What is up, guys? It is Rami Noodles here, and today I am making a very simple video because I just want to demonstrate the graphical future, I think, of Star Wars Galaxies using RTX Remix. Now, you can see I've got all my graphics turned up. I don't have shadows on. I just want everyone to know that I do not have shadows on. I've got my global terrain turned up, like the detail and the range and all that stuff, and I've got all names turned off. Anyways, without further ado, let's take a look at what it looks like. Bam! This is the power of RTX Remix running in an SWG. If you've got a keen eye, you can probably already see a few issues here, but this is Mos Eisley's starport, and it's looking pretty impressive. I'll just get up and walk around for y'all a little bit. As you can see, there is like a glow to these screens, which is nice, but the ticket terminal doesn't have a glow. A lot of stuff it's basically kind of like a modding tool, right? Like you can just kind of mod things in, and it takes a lot of tweaking. I'll make a follow-up video explaining how to do this. But as you can see, like on the ground, I have like shadows associated with me that are completely from RTX Remix, and there's like a weird little blur. I'm gonna make sure to have that high bit rate so you can see. I don't know who this is, but this is another player. Well, they're looking at me and they're just walking away, which is fine. I was gonna show you guys something, but I'll show you guys at another example. Or actually, maybe nope. We'll just take a stroll down the hall here. You'll see some weird lighting issues. Like, boom, blue glow behind me. Don't know why that is, but it is, and it'll go away eventually, and it's back to normal. And then we got another blue glow coming, and then you just walk down, and boom, there we go, blue glow. I think it has something to do with changing cells in Star Wars Galaxies. So, like, whenever you have the overhead map up, and it, like, highlights the room in your overhead map of what you're in, it seems there's a weird glow to it. But, yeah, this is what it looks like. You can turn on your personal light, boom. You can see other players running by. Looks nice. We see we've got this R2 droid over here, just going away. You can see like there's these have been turned into like particle effects. We'll go to the starport real quick, like the actual arena of the starport. Get that blue glow going, and you're gonna see some other stuff. So it looks all right, but like just moving to stills, kind of okay. Then you get through, and then you start seeing the problems. I'm gonna register this video at a high bit rate, so you'll be able to see in 1440. The ground is like shaking. There's like a constant like earthquake going on, and it messes with the character detail as well. And then you get some of that going. I've seen bits and pieces of RTX Remix before. But it was crashing a lot, and people have now fixed the crashes, and RTX Remix continues to be developed, and people continue to like tweak the settings with Star Wars Galaxies. There's a very, very small community messing around with it. But like I said, in a follow-up video, I'll show you guys how to set it up, actually, so that maybe we can get a lot of people working on it, because configuration files, for how it should look is shareable to everybody, and they're very, very small files. It's literally just setting numbers and parameters and stuff, so it's like a 1 kilobyte file that can be shared, and maybe we can get a community effort going. I'll just run through Mos Eisley. Oh, everything's black. Let me turn off. There we go. That was weird. I don't know why. That has happened to me randomly. Not sure what causes it. Not sure what the issue is, but it does do that. But so far you can see that the potential is there, and that's what excites me, is the potential for what Star Wars Galaxies could look like in 2024 and beyond, as RTX Remix is still being developed, and it still gets updates, and people still mess with the stuff. So you can see, I just want to show you guys real quick what's going on here. You can see this guy here, this guy in the wrist armor chest. His neck is very pale, his skin is very pale, but his face looks like he got all the suntan. Like he walks around in a mirror suit on Tatooine in the middle of the desert and just directs all the sun that could ever hit him directly into the face, which is weird. It's a weird bug. It's not really... Oh, this is weird. Sorry. This is weird. Oh, there we go. This is what I was actually looking for. This is a cantina. There's no lights going on here, so it looks a little strange. But I'll turn on my personal light, and you can see that the dancers are there. Everyone's animating. It looks good. The little effects that come out actually cast a shadow. Like, you could see the little doves that came out. Like, the little doves, they'll come out here in a second, I'm sure. And then you'll be able to see the... oh, yep, see, there they are with the shadows. The glasses on the chicks look weird. They're a little lit up weird. So, we'll just walk to the back of the cantina here. I'm going to turn off my personal light. Just walk around and see what it looks like. This is Mos Eisley Cantina, obviously. Got that weird blue glow again. It's very camera dependent. But yeah, so you can see, like, this actually looks pretty slick. Like, this is pretty cool. This is a good first start. This is not like some weird mod. This is RTX Remix. You can see the face thing going on with the Zabrak and the human guy here. And does it happen to the women too? Happens to the women too. She's got pale skin. She's like she's a vampire. My character is actually wearing black armor. You can see RTX Remix off. When I turn it back on, it is like the default, like white or gray. But you just walk into this cantina here. You see the light going on. It's definitely got atmosphere to it. It's got a lot of atmosphere down. In certain areas, it looks really good, like indoors, and then in other areas, it looks really bad, like outdoors, which will have to be adjusted. Let's come over here to where there's like double light sources, because you actually cast two shadows. I don't know if you guys can really see it much, but there's like, it will cast two shadows of my character. This is probably a bad example. Anyways, let's go check out some other areas. All right, so we are now in Naboo, and as you can see, depending on where you're facing, the graphics kind of change it up a little bit. We don't really have to do anything too crazy, but we'll just take a look around. Feed. You see the floor spazzing out. I like that fog if it's like a, you know, an actual foggy day, but it really isn't. So we'll just walk into the Theed starport. Check it out, see what's going on. So as you approach, you get weird lighting differences. So SWG has like a lot of particle effects. This here fountain is, I believe, dropping my frame rate really bad. RTX Remix does not play well with translucent or transparent textures right now. So it will probably have to be fixed and update, or it will tank your FPS. But even the water is like casting a shadow, which is kind of cool. You can see that. You can see some Gungans over there chilling. We get the weird lighting thing going on. When we turn the camera, eventually it'll turn off. Come on. Well, apparently, yeah, there we go. You see, we have the starport terminals. We're just going to run up here real quick. We got this lighting over here. I'm not even sure where these light sources are from. I just see that they're there. Oh, and you can also see like planets and the moon and stuff through buildings, which I'm sure will have to be fixed at a later time, which is crazy. But here is the Theed starport, the actual bay area. Now this looks cool, like the Lambda shuttle with the lighting, it looks really nice, but obviously just moving the camera around turns things. This also looks nice. I actually think this actually looks nice. It all looks kind of nice, and you can see the light coming on my character. The floor is perhaps too shiny, because these are clearly like grates underneath me, but they are like shining, like as if it's just one flat marbly texture. We got the starship coming in, starport thingamajig. And that's just gonna land, and then you can just like run outside. And when you run outside, you'll see it looks real bad. It is. It doesn't look the best. It doesn't look the best. It needs clearly some work, but it's got potential. You can run it without crashing. But you do need an RTX card. I'm using a NVIDIA RTX 3080 on my PC, so you can. I think you need like a 2000 series and up. We've got an NPC here. She's got the same problem as the rest of them, and then she's got some weird lighting issues on her eyes and like her hair, which is fine. Not a big deal. But it is cool. You can turn on your personal light. Personal light lets you actually light up areas. It actually, excuse me, it actually is really cool that your personal light lights up the area you're in, and it actually feels very useful. I'm actually very excited by that. That is really cool. If we could get some real darkness and players actually having to use their personal light, maybe make the personal light a mechanic or something. I mean, you can't really because of the fact that, you know, every AMD user ever would be screwed over. But still, it's like something that's like really, really cool. Let's check out the cloner. All right, so we're in the cloner. And this is where you go when you die. Some people might believe in an afterlife. Nope, you go to the cloner. Here's the insurance terminal. And the clone terminals. They, I don't think that the terminals, their screens light up. I'm not sure which like terminals that have screens should light up or do light up currently. It requires a lot of tweaking and fun. So we'll just go to the other side of the cloner, see the bottom part. I'll turn off my personal light here, see if it stays dark. There's a light source up here, so it's nice, but it's weird because where's the light source coming from? It's not these little panels. We got another light source here. Oh, the room changed. It looks nice. It doesn't look bad. This is like a, you know, this is where you would expect to come from death or something. I don't know. But certain things could use like some lighting, like this here, this screen. This is clearly supposed to be a screen. The cloning terminals here, this is a screen. But it's looking nicer. It's looking way nicer than it was before. Let us go check out a guild hall and let us check out Jedi Sabers. Oh, this is real dark now. Where did the lighting go? Wow, that's weird. As you can see, it's somewhat inconsistent, right? Because it's, I mean, this is all kind of brand new stuff. But yeah, let's go check out lightsabers in like a rebel base or something. All right, so this is a top of a guild hall roof on Tatooine. You can see that it is, in fact, Tatooine. We can just do a quick little pan around the city. This is a player city. It doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty nice actually. But then you get those weird texture pops in the background there, with the whatchamacallit, I don't know. Anyways, you can see my face. With the high bitrate on the video, you should be able to see like the distortion that's going on with my eyes. I don't know what's going on there. There's also, I'm not sure if you can tell yet, but there's something going on with the textures around my face in general, where it kind of looks like a mirage, like you're in the desert or something and there's a mirage going on. So let's just go over here. Hey, what's up? We got a light source here. It's causing us to lag a lot because, oh, there's a Jedi Saber. That is actually what I wanted to show off. And then I'm being healed. The frame rates dropped a lot. You can do something like this, and then we can actually edit it. We can say, turn it to a particle texture. And that increased the frame rate by a bunch. Again, what I have learned is that RTX Remix does not like transparent textures. Obviously, smoke is a transparent texture, and I just turned it to a particle effect on the fly, which is incredible. So we're going to go down. We're going to look around. We're gonna go to the man, this is not great. So this terminal lights up, but it's very dark. You can see that the light, you can see the light is like bouncing off my character, which is very cool. That terminal lights up. That's very cool. My eyes light up for some reason. They shouldn't be, because unless these goggles are supposed to have light, I don't know what maybe the appropriate Star Wars lore is. Maybe it's supposed to light up. But yeah, you get a lot of weird things as you're changing through cells. It looks like when you're switching cells inside of a building, you get this weird lighting effect. Oh, we got the Guildhall terminal. Actually has light, and it actually bounces off my character. It looks cool. Looks very nice. I really like that a lot. There's no terminals in here, so I don't think there'll be any light in here. There's no light. It's just pitch black. And then we can turn on... Well, let's see. If we go up here, is there any light source? No light source. So I'll just turn on my personal light, and it lights up the room, as you can see. It's pretty nice. And as I move around, you can see like the stair rail, the rail for the stairs, actually casts a shadow, and you can move around, and it's cool. Like it actually is real shadows, not like Star Wars Galaxies client shadows. Not very good. So let's go outside. Let's go into the Rebel base real quick. You can see the starport, or the shuttleport terminal, sorry. Excuse me. It's actually looking pretty nice. It's not looking bad. This is an actual good example. Like, Tatooine has 2 suns. So you can see that this turret here has 2 shadows. So there's multiple shadows going on, which is exactly what would happen in real life, which is nice. 2 shadows on this covert faction scanner, 2 shadows on this wall. It's very, very cool effect. I'm very pleased with it. It makes the game look so much more detailed. And so we're going into this here. This also, this bounty hunter terminal. Well, it's not a bounty hunter terminal, but it's the same image as a bounty hunter terminal. Has a blue glow effect to it, and it's bouncing off my character. Looks nice. Some people out here in timeout. They've been bad rebels. Another glowing effect. You can see it bouncing off the NPC, which is really, really, really nice. I really enjoy that. That's very, very cool. You can see, again, like this NPC has that skin glitch. It's a pretty common thing. Kind of sticks around. That has to do with like disabling the pixel shader. But honestly, if they fix the rest of the stuff, like the ground textures and all that, I would be down to play with weird textures anyways. Now we see we have some lag here, so we're going to click this. We're going to particle texture it up, and now it's a particle texture, and it is not as laggy, which is nice. We're going in this room. This room looks very well lit, very nicely done. You can see that the NPCs are just chilling. Big chilling NPCs. Let's see. Oh, that's already a particle texture coming from the bowl here. Looks very nice. We've got I think that's an insurance terminal. And I can't remember what... I mean, that is an insurance terminal, but I don't remember what it does inside the base. Bank terminals. They're animated. And it's weird how they animated them. So, if I turn on Force Run, which I'll do real quick, you guys can see that I've got... I've got this glow to my feet. And it's actually constant. Now, in game, I don't know why this is, but in game, when, we turn off RTX, if we do this, there's no glow. But as soon as we turn on the RTX, there is a glow. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if there's just like a invisible texture that now is visible because someone was messing with the Force Run textures. Because I'm using someone else's config file, by the way. I did not configure this myself. But I try to configure things as I see fit, as needed. But the bank terminals do not have a glow. But anyway, so like what I was saying, so this Force Run animation is all one texture. Like all the things, all the little animations, it's all one texture. So it's only one click. However, this bank terminal, those are multiple textures coming through all at once. So it's like 3 or 4 or 5 textures, and so you have to modify each one individually, which is kind of a pain for fine tuning, because I was messing with some of this. Now I'm not trying to run in too fast. I'm trying to show stuff. Like, see this? This is not an animated texture, and that's why I guess it glows. Whoever was configuring this, and you see the mission terminal. Its texture is not glowing, even though you know, obviously it's a screen, it's Star Wars, it should glow. Let's walk into here. Now here, I usually drop frames because this is all particle effects. SWG allows you to place a lot of particle effects onto the ground at once, as well as some of it is just built in by default. But honestly, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. As RTX Remix is updated and plays well with certain things, we'll get better performance out of it. But you can just see like the bits hanging out. There's no lighting from the top, but there is red lighting here, some purple lighting. Maybe that's pink, I'm not really sure. I'm not colorblind. I just don't want to argue on the internet about colors. Yeah, and it's looking good. Let me see if I can find one more area that will actually be really good looking. All right, so I've decided to hit up Theed Palace. I have not looked at this before. We're just going to look at it together for the first time. You and me, you and I, viewer, we're going to take a look at this for the first time together. I've never been in here before. It may look like absolute trash, or maybe it'll look great. Who knows? We're going to find out together. So let's just walk in, see what's going on. Oh, all this weird lighting effect going on that happens in cantinas. Like, clearly there shouldn't be light shining through, but I'm wondering why that is the case. This is weird. This is weird lighting. Okay, that's the opposite of a big black box. That is very strange. I don't know what's causing that. So we got some lighting here. It's very well lit, maybe a little bit too well lit, which I believe a lot of this stuff can be like tweaked, so it probably won't be a problem. Wow, is it well lit? It is blindingly lit. It's for all the reading that's done in here. It's so well lit. Everyone's trying to read a book. Oh, hey, this little terminal thing is nicely lit, but these plants have this weird glow about them that's not normal. This looks kind of normal. It looked better in the distance, honestly. But yeah, I think there's see all these like textures here, how they're all jagged and stuff. I think there's ways to mod that so it's not so jagged. Let's go in here real quick, see what's going on. Go upstairs here. Oh, it's nice and dark. Now this feels like I am in the palace. Like this feels okay. Now it's dark. Now it's light. Very strange. Also, the overhead map does not currently work with the config I have set up. Oh, but here we are. Here we are. We're in the palace now. And it is a mess of lighting. Honestly, it's a mess of lighting. I mean, this is cool. Like, this is cool, but it's like, it's weird how it works. So, we're just cruising on through, checking it out. Oh, man, this is... Now, I like this lighting, like these windows lighting up the area. Like, this is very neat. This is like some movie stuff right here. This is like straight out of the movies when you look at it, except for whenever you turn the camera, light shines through like that, and it's like, hey, Mom, turn off the lights, you know? But, I mean, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't yell at my mom like that. But, you know, it does have, like, the added ability to add atmosphere to Star Wars Galaxies, which is awesome, honestly. So we're just going to look around here. Same thing here, but I believe the sun is in, like, a different direction from this room, obviously. I don't know, but the lighting does not look... The lights don't look the same. They're not in the same spots. Also, there's some weird lighting going up on the ceiling, which... If this is lighting from the sun, it would be pointing down, not up. So that is strange. And then it looks like we're getting multiple lights. So maybe there's multiple light sources being considered from outdoors. We'll just keep walking through, just see what's going on. I do like this like look here, like that statue in contrast with everything else. It just looks, man, it just looks like Star Wars. I feel like I'm at Jabba's palace. That's it. We'll have to go check out Jabba's palace. we're just gonna keep going through. There's a totally cool water fountain in the dark. Whatever, no big deal. And we're back to being in the light. Oh my God, so much light. And then we're back to being outside. Outside obviously needs some work. But I mean, outside the lighting is very, well, I was going to say consistent, but we've got the gates of heaven open over here, so whatever. And as you can see the planet coming through on that pillar. Boop. Boop. Yeah, so you want to go to heaven, guys? Let's go to heaven. Guys, I'm feeling real holy right now. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. All right, let's go check out Jabba's palace. Figured I'd grab some footage, just like not driving, but Force Run 3 through Tatooine. It actually doesn't look that bad on these totally flat textures. They do look a little bit too smooth on this giant flat wasteland thing, but it's all right. It's not bad. It's cool. Like it's, you know, it can be worked with. It can absolutely be worked with. All right, so here we are at Jabba's palace. We're gonna check this out, see how this is. I've never been in here before. Guy's got the skin issues. Go on a diet, bro. So far, it kind of looks pretty gloomy, kind of like you would expect Jabba's palace to look like from the movies. Going in here. It's up a little bit. Oh, we got that lighting issue when we're switching rooms. There's weird lights that should not exist. Oh, the Ifant Mon room is very well lit. Yeah, I'm going to actually turn off my UI so we get to really appreciate it a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, like some of these lights should not exist, but they do. Oh, something's attacking me. Hold on. Let me see if I can... Oh, let me just take care of this real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Turn the thing back off. Look around. We're going to Jabba's actual throne room, I guess. We got Ula. We got Bib Fortuna. Where's Boba Fett? Boba Fett's over here. Oh, we're getting attacked by thieves. Oh, I'm getting attacked by a lot of stuff. I'm gonna make sure this is all Gucci. You can see like my saber, the core of it is missing. It looks kind of like a pre-9 saber, which is unfortunate, but we do what we can. We'll try to figure that one out eventually. This thing is taking like no damage. How is that even real? How is it taking like no damage? Does it really have that much health? It is hitting pretty hard. That's right. And now they're dead. So, walked into Jabba's, got attacked by everybody. It's cool. No big deal. No big deal. Just leave them all. It's fine. Just turn this back off. Got the band singing in the dark, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm getting attacked again. Hold on, bros. Okay, well, she died instantly. Cool. And I'm getting attacked again. What is this place? People at Jabba's really don't like me, dude. I'm such a good guy. Anyways, so we got the Bomar monk just strolling on through. It looks almost cinematic. And then we got the giant light for no reason. Hello, giant light. From God, I guess. I don't know. I'll just turn on my personal light, see if that makes things a little bit better. Yeah, it does a little bit. I would say it does. Just walking around Jabba's palace, seeing what it looks like. Try to turn off the personal light again. Oh, and I forgot Jabba's hate me too. Okay, everybody in the galaxy hates me. Jeez. So we'll turn off the personal light. Turn off the UI. It's in here. More lighting that shouldn't exist. Oh, that's right. There's a lot of dead ends in Jabba's palace. This is the garage. It's not looking too bad. Yeah, Gronk. Got a quest giver over here. He's looking snazzy. Yeah, I mean this is workable. We can get this to work at some point with a community effort, I think, maybe. Anyways, I guess that's all I kind of wanted to show. I just wanted to show that the potential for Star Wars Galaxies to look like it's actually in 2024 and beyond, the potential is there. But we have to... There needs... now I'm stuck. Okay, great. Okay, now I'm not stuck. Cool. But we just have to work at it. We just have to figure it out, get it going. There's an RTX Remix Discord. Oh, I'm getting aggroed by Jawas again. They just really don't like me, I guess. Anyways, that's all I really wanted to show you guys. I'll make a follow-up video pretty soon here about how to get this working. And you will be able to toy around with it yourself. There's an RTX Remix Discord, which I'll link down below. There's a Star Wars Galaxies channel in there. And there's some how-to guides and stuff, but I'll make a video explaining how to do it anyways because, you know, it's a nice visual aid and people will feel better, I guess, with a video or whatever. Anyways, guys, thanks. This is Ramen Noodles signing off for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!